What's going on to you Scorpios? Shout outs to you. Shout outs to everybody that's watching this. Appreciate it. So for you Scorpios, you have the Six of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and you Scorpios have the Fool. So there's somebody who wants to come into you Scorpios' life and act like they are a significant other, a significant other to you because of the money. They see you Scorpios really thriving, and they want to enter into your life because of the money. So if you Scorpios have anybody right now that's really kind of sweating you, where they're really trying to apply pressure right now to get you into a relationship, stay away from them, right? You can also ask them things like why they like you, right? Listen to what it is that they have to say. You can also ask them what it is that they're looking for, just in case if you don't necessarily know who is who, if you're dating and you're courting multiple people. Because this person, like I said before, this person is only into you for the money. They're not looking for a real relationship. They're looking for help. They need some sort of financial backing. And so they will get it at any cost. They have no integrity, right? They'll be in a relationship with somebody that they legitimately don't want to get to know and don't want to actually be with just for the money. Because love is not about finances. That's not what love is. Love is actually a spiritual transformation, a soulful transformation, higher than spiritual, but also a soulful transformation as well. It's about you learning how to become better from seeing who the person is that is a reflection of you, but also you learning how to love another actual person as well. So it is spiritual, it is soulful, it is physical, love has many different layers and levels to it. Yeah, money is involved, but people don't exist. Our ancient ancestors didn't be in love with one another for political means or financial means. They was in love with one another, for survival, but that was really tertiary or secondary. That wasn't really primary. What was primary was they were trying to have a spiritual experience, a soulful experience. So just beware, Scorpio, beware. This Eight of Cups and the Ace of Swords also represents how a lot of you just need to be very careful about who it is that you let in your life right now, because people will do stuff like that in real life to get your attention, to get your time, right? And the situation for you is that you have to be very aware of who's approaching you and the value that they bring to the table. Don't allow everybody to just come into your life and just tell you that they like you, right? Have some sort of discernment. And I'm sure, and I don't have to tell you Scorpios that, but I'm confirming I'm confirming something that needs to be confirmed, that you may or you may not see. Have some form of discernment. Be more careful, okay? And a lot of you Scorpios are already very intelligent as it is. So the situation for you is that the Three of Pentacles is only go for people that legitimately care about you non-materially. You are the resources. You are the finances. When people start talking about fumbling the bag, they're talking about fumbling you. You are the bag. You are the bag full of money. You are the resources. You are the real estate. You are whatever asset you want to claim. You are. Because you're the one that's making the money. The money is not making you. If a person, because you hear so many times, right? People will talk nowadays. You'll ask people, right? Like, You'll hear, not you, but you'll hear in these videos, what does a person want? And the person, one of the top priorities when you hear it consistently is the person is naming money. I want somebody that's financially stable. It's a dub. Stop talking about the money. Stop talking about that. Obviously, a person needs to have some form of money. They need to be able to take care of themselves, right? They need to have some form of money because the first priority is to take care of yourself. How you going to be in a functional, fruitful, benevolent relationship with somebody and you could barely take care of yourself as an adult? Right? So that goes without saying. But the mere fact that people bring it up, you know what that means? It means that it's a very high priority on their list. So that means that they are a dub. Most people are for sale. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm gonna ruffle some feathers with that one. But it's the truth. Most people are for sale, especially when it comes to getting these clicks and views. Most people are for sale. Most people, especially when it comes to the clicks and views on the internet, especially trying to create a social media presence. But people get off of social media and they bring it out into the real world. So the point that I'm trying to make here with that is, pay attention. You can ask them certain things to understand who is who if you're trying to get to know multiple people. If it's just one person, then it's them. But still, to be sure, ask them questions like, what do they want their significant other to have? What do they want their significant other to do for them? Ask them these questions. And 9 chances out of 10, they'll tell you what it is that they want. If they're not looking for a real relationship where they're trying to get to build that relationship, that bridge between, that connection, that spiritual, that non-material bond between you and the other person, that soulful bond, that spiritual bond, it's a dub. I personally don't even take anybody seriously if they put money as such a high priority, if they start naming money. These are the obvious things. So if they tell me things like money, that lets me know they're for sale. Because why would you not go for somebody that doesn't have money, that can't take care of themselves? Why would you go for someone that doesn't want to, that isn't working on it, right? AKA upward mobility. Right? So why would a person want to name that? Why would that something be so high up on their list of things that they have to say out loud? It obviously, it means that that's something that's extra high up on the list. That's something that they're looking for because they're for sale. And because of that, you have the Hermit and the Strength card. When this person, if anyone in your life is telling you this stuff, especially right now, stay away from them. Because they're laying it on extra thick. They're trying to be super lovey-dovey. Because they want you Capricorns to be super distracted with the fact that they're over here telling you that they like you, or that they love you, or that they feel something for you. And that you Capricorns, you Scorpios, you know what I mean? You need to trust them, but you don't even know them like that. Trust comes in time. Real trust comes with real human years, time. 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. Let me explain something to you, right? Most people, if they're wearing a mask, it comes off within the first few minutes of seeing them, the first few seconds to minutes, from that point all the way up to about 6 months. you start to see the mask is slipping. The most trained of people who are wearing the mask, you start to see chinks in their armor between 1 to about 4 years. So real trust, right, comes from years, right? It comes from years of trust, years, 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20 years, being consistent, constantly going to bat for your significant other, constantly going to work, constantly having a back, right? And the thing is, you Scorpios don't know who to trust, because for you, it's copping and blowing. And what I mean by that is, what that means is you Scorpios can't take a lot of people seriously because they got so much inconsistencies. They got so much baggage that they've got to deal with, and so many inconsistencies, right? To the point where you can't keep them because there's a lot of dysfunctional people around anyway. You trying to keep them. You want to keep them. You wish that you could keep them, but they can't be kept, because all it is that you Scorpios are seeing is people that come in, you try to engage with, and they can't help themselves. They show their dysfunction. So guess what you have to do? It seems like just as fast as you got them, you got to let them go, because they're not lions, they're hyenas. They don't have that foresight. They're broken, and you Scorpios see that, right? I mean, if a person is willing to hang out with somebody to attain some form of financial means or material means, on either side, it means that the person is broken by definition. I would never hang out with somebody for financial means. Now, if I'm getting materialistic means, I guess sure, it's nice, but I'm really hanging out with the person for friendship, to build a relationship with that person. I don't I don't talk to them anymore, but the specific people that I'm talking about, I've known rich individuals, and I used to talk on the phone with them a lot, and then I'm not even looking for their money. I don't care about their money in that regard. Did I get a couple of things? Sure, to help me out, but I'm not really looking for their financial means. They throwing the financials in front of my face and everything like that. They basically implying that, if I'm loyal to them or whatever, then I can get this, and you know what I mean? And I'm just like, listen, I'm loyal to myself, and I'm loyal to who is loyal to me. You understand what I'm saying? The point that I'm trying to make here with that is, what I was telling them is, or implying, is that I'm loyal because I choose to be. I'm not loyal because you flashing money in front of my face. That's what it is that I'm saying to them. And the thing is that the Justice and the Ten of Swords right here represents the shoe is on the other foot. You Scorpios have all the power in the world now for your circumstance. You have a lot of influence. Things are moving in the direction that you want them to. And the Ten of Swords represents, while this person is down bad, Ten of Swords, look at them. They're down bad. There's nothing that you can do, because the only thing that you can do is give them some information. Maybe they pull themselves out of a messed up situation at that point. But at that point, are they even willing to be open to accept it and to take that and run with it? Or are they looking for a quick fix? Do they think that money grows or expands in that way, where they think, okay, well, this is what happens, I gotta actually do this. So let's clarify the Ten of Swords. Queen of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Chariot, the unalive card, which is Scorpio, Six of Cups. So it's someone, boom, so it's someone that you used to talk to. Like I said, it's someone that you used to talk to. And to kind of clarify it for you. So it is someone that you used to talk to. But I'm gonna have to kind of almost like read it backwards. But the unalive card represents how I am reading it backwards. the unalive card represents how, which is Scorpio. For you, this situation is long gone. Like, you not really into them anymore. Yeah, they still may be physically attractive, but you're not. You don't desire them. You know, desire is a Scorpio word. You don't desire them anymore. You don't long for them. You don't want them because of who they are. It's not their looks. You know, it's not their looks. It's the fact that who they are as far as their value, their character, their value system. They're poor, right? Not necessarily financially. Well, duh, financially, that's why they're hanging out with you, right? Because they're struggling, right? They need help. But I'm talking about it more from a non-material perspective, where they're poor. They lack a soul. They're poor spiritually. They don't understand how money works. They're not trying to understand. They're looking for a quick fix, right? They're looking for you to come in and to save them. But Scorpio is not the zodiac sign of the superhero. That's Aquarius. So a lot of you Scorpios are not going to come in and save these people. You're not into them like that anymore. They still attractive, and you may still see them as attractive, but you don't look at them like that, because it's literally like, because I have Pluto and Scorpio in my 8th house, and I understand the waning attraction. It's like you'll be real hot on somebody at first, and then it's like the more they disrespect you, is the less attractive you are to them over time. Because now it's like, now you start looking at them, no matter how attractive they are, you start looking at them like, yeah, you look good, so what? And now it's like it's become normalized, where it's almost like a malaise. It's almost like they're boring to you now, because now it's like, you know, they're so attractive physically, but if they had the character and the value systems and the direction and everything that comes with that to back that up, they would be a 10. They would be a 9.5. But it's like they don't. So now it's the sense of, you know how terrible they are, their shortcomings, you know that they're for sale now. So now it's like, right? No matter how attractive they are, no matter how attractive they will be potentially, right, in the future, right, they're still quite disgusting to you. And so the Chariot represents, again, with their combative nature, the games that they've played with you, why would you want to be around them? And the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Cups represents, you know, they think they're dealing with the delusion that you're somehow punishing them. And the thing is that you Scorpios are not necessarily looking to punish them. It's just that you don't take them seriously. You know, you've got your own thing that you've got going on. Let's clarify the Justice. The Four of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. Like it is, I said before, the Four of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. You tried, right? You only get the Six of Cups unless you tried at least once before. You Scorpios tried getting to know them. You tried that. You had to quickly realize that, you know, you had to leave because They're not going to take you seriously because they always on some game plan. They played their games. They should have stepped to you correctly. And, unfortunate for them, but you're not going to lift a finger to help them. That's unwise. And then you have the Ten of Swords. You've been there, done that. They didn't care when they were hurting your feelings, right? They didn't care when they were trying to take advantage of you, right? They're still trying to take advantage of you. The Queen of Wands and the Ace of Swords, you're not holding it against them. You don't have a grudge against them. It's just that you just understand that helping them is not going to be very wise of you. So it sucks for them, but this is what happens. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Anyway, I'm trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 100,000 subs. I'm at 14,452 subscribers. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Come through. Oh, there's a link in the comment section below called a Linktree link. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website where you can get my tarot readings. Come and get my tarot readings. The books that I have that are on Amazon, my hoodies, and I also have like t-shirts with the tarot cards on them. So the major arcana, right? So whichever one that you want to get, whether it's your one that represents your zodiac sign or whichever other major arcana that you want, come through and get it. And I'm going to try to see if I can get better with time with the designs and everything, but really appreciate it. Peace.